This is the plaintiff, Faith Harrison. She says she was illegally charged fees by the defendant when she worked for her home health care agency. Upon further investigation, it turns out the defendant's agency wasn't properly licensed. The defendant wasn't allowed to collect the fees she forced her to pay. And she's suing here and now for the return of the $1,820 she's owed. This is the defendant, Wendy Harcum. She says the plaintiff signed an agreement which stated she would get a commission of $35 per week. The plaintiff then took it upon herself to stop paying the fee. She terminated her, and if anyone's owed money here, it isn't the plaintiff, it's her. She's accused of running an illegal business. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $560 for unpaid fees.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff says the defendant illegally charged her fees when she worked for this healthcare agency, but the defendant says the plaintiff agreed to the deal, so tough. It's the case of fee-fi-fo, you ain't no fun.
Thank you, Douglas. Ms. Harrison.
Yes.
You are suing Ms. Harcum, and you've asked us not to mention your company's name. We'll respect that, but you are the owner of the company?
Yes.
All right. And your company places people for home health care, correct?
Yes.
With elderly?
Yes.
All right. You're suing her company for $1,820 in fees that you paid from May 2014 to May 2015 at $35 a week, which you want returned to you. And you have a counterclaim against her for unpaid fees for several months in the amount of $560. Let's talk to you first. Tell me why you believe that you're entitled to the fees back.
I met Wendy through a mutual friend, and she told me that she had an agency.
Okay, and so at some point you meet up with Wendy and you agree to take a job that she found for you, correct?
Yes.
And what were you supposed to be paying her for finding that job for you?
Yes, I was supposed to be paying her $35 a week.
Did you sign anything?
Yes, I signed.
May I see what you signed? No, I'm asking you.
No, I didn't take the copy of the paper.
You did not take a copy of what you signed?
No.
All right, you show me what she signed. Go ahead.
Yes, and so Wendy came to my
What do you think it said?
Faith has to pay Wendy $35 every
Okay, Faith
week.
has to pay Wendy $35 from each paycheck.
Yeah, if each paycheck every
that you
week.
receive from the
Yes.
family that you're working for.
Yes.
That she hooked you up with.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so what went wrong? Because you've decided to sue and have her return to you all those $35.
Yes, because
And yet you worked for that family for how long?
1 year.
Okay.
When I spoke with Wendy many times, I said, if I'm going to pay you the money, can you have a receipt? She never gave me a receipt. The agency that she had was illegal, or she was running.
Says who?
I ended up finding out when I did my research.
Prove that. How is it illegal?
I decided to call the Labor Department.
Okay.
And when I spoke to them, I explained my situation. And they say, most agencies that place jobs for you, they take a front commission. When I found out, I realized that Wendy charges us the money because most of the young ladies are immigrants. They are illegal immigrants. So she takes the money from them because they don't have their documents. When she hired me, I had all of my documents. I had my license.
What makes her, okay, I'm sorry. So what makes your arrangement with her illegal?
My arrangement wasn't illegal. My arrangement with her was that I had my paperwork to show her that I had my license.
Tell me what's really going on here. You ended up working for the family for a long time.
Yes, I worked
and so then you just thought, wow, $35 a week is a
No.
lot. Who's he?
That's my husband.
Okay. And was there a period of time when he wasn't around?
My husband? Yes, my husband wasn't around, yes.
And then he was?
Yes.
According to you, what's going on here?
Okay. We have a mutual friend. She said that she had a friend who was looking for work.
Okay, you can kind of fast forward by
Okay,
that one.
so-
All right, so
okay,
she works for you. She
Yes.
agrees to pay you
Yes.
$35. Is that how you always work, with a weekly fee from each
Yes,
person?
yes.
How many employees do you have?
I have right now 4 girls.
4.
Yes.
All right, and all of them are paying you weekly?
Yes.
All right.
And she never once asked me for a receipt. She always got her check and she gave me cash, the $35 cash.
Okay. And so what
and
do you think happened?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. The lady got sick. Okay, so she ended up going into the hospital at the end of August.
Of what year?
2015. Okay. So when they go into the hospital, they don't work. So we didn't know how long she was going to be in the hospital. But the daughter kept us informed, this is going on, this is going on. As October the 1st, she said she needed to work because she had bills to pay. The daughter said, that's fine, I understand, no problem. So then when her mother was coming out of the hospital,
Which was when?
in the middle of October, because it was before Halloween she came out. Well, Faith had called me before she came out of the hospital. She says, when she comes out of the hospital, I would like to work, go back to work. I said, well, that's not up to me. That's up to the daughter.
Wait, but hold on. According to you, she wasn't paying you the $35 anymore.
No.
When had she stopped paying
She
you
stopped paying me in April.
And what did she say was the reason? So why are
She's-
you even talking with her and helping her and saying it's not
No,
up to me, it's up
because-
to the
well,
daughter?
first of all,
Why don't
she
you just
was-
say you're fired?
No, she was already there, okay? The lady had got attached to her.
Yeah.
She told me her husband told her to stop paying me.
So husband wasn't in
yes.
the picture. Husband comes in the picture, and
Right.
husband tells her, why are you still
Right.
paying
The husband
$35?
told her, because she called me in the morning when I was going to work, because I work too. So she says, my husband said that I shouldn't have to pay you the $35 anymore because it's not fair and the agencies only charge people 6 months to a year. I said, well, that's that agency. I said, that
Did
has
she
nothing-
ever tell you that she was going to charge you temporarily?
No.
I didn't ask you.
So who controls more in a relationship, husbands or wives?
I think the husbands would like to think that they do, but if they want a good day, they'll let the wives have some.
Yeah, we know what a good day means. What do you say?
I think when it comes to running the household, definitely,
No, I'm talking about control.
yeah, the wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? Who's the deal breaker here? Husbands or wives?
Wives, for sure.
Because?
Because if you don't let the wife control the relationship, it's probably not a good marriage.
God, you know what? This is all code for you know what. Going inside the courtroom.
Did she ever tell you she was going to charge you temporarily?
Yes, and I
Really?
Yes, and
She told you how long she would charge you?
She said Wendy told me that was only going to be 6 months. I was going to pay the fee for. That's what she said to me.
So why did you pay it in month 7?
She
and
said
8?
to me that if I stop paying her, she's going to get me terminated, and I wanted to hold on.
So
to the
when
job.
did you get the confidence to stop paying her?
About 6 months after I found
When
out.
was your last payment to her?
My last payment to her was the third week in June. No, the third week in May. Actually, the third week in May. Because the next week, which was the end of May, which was a Saturday, I called her and I spoke to her on the phone. I said to her, Wendy, I was made to understand that your agency is illegal. And
By whom? I mean, you're throwing that around, and I'm trying to figure out where you got this from.
Her agency is illegal because everybody that works for her are immigrants.
Okay, then go call the Department of Homeland Security, or or the INS, or whoever you want to call. But you are coming in here and saying, "Give me back all the money I agreed to pay you because you hire illegal immigrants," which you're providing no evidence.
No,
but so no.
I'm
no.
not saying that.
Now, why haven't you come to court sooner to try to get that $35 a week that you're not getting paid while she was still working there for an additional 4 months or whatever it was?
First of all, for her to say they're all immigrants, that's not true. They have paperwork. And her...
Well, first of all, immigrants can have paperwork. to
Right,
work,
that's what
just
I'm
so
saying.
people
Right,
know.
that's what I'm... Yeah.
What record keeping do you have to show me that she stopped paying in April? Like, how are you going to prove? She says she stopped paying, that she paid April and May.
No, she didn't.
I know. Did not, did two. Do either one of you have any record evidence of the payment stopping? Like, in other words, are there texts where you said to her, you have no right to stop paying, something like that? Or any emails or any letters back and forth or any,
No. I just know she stopped in April.
And you were about to say something a minute ago.
That following Monday, when I returned to work, I spoke to the employer. The employer, I told her that I'm no longer paying Wendy any money. I spoke with her, and she said, Faith, I know that Wendy and I still have a relationship, but that is between you and Wendy. If you stop paying Wendy, that's fine. So the employer knew that I wasn't paying that.
So the bottom line is you stopped paying Wendy when you could. As soon as you could. As soon as you felt comfortable and confident that you wouldn't lose your job by not paying Wendy, you stopped paying Wendy.
But I still.
But stop. You see, you have to understand. You keep throwing this stuff around like, well, this arrangement's illegal. The arrangement's not illegal at all. It's not a good one for you, but it's the one you made. This is commerce. This is how it works. Okay. And on your lawsuit against her, where you're saying that she didn't pay me for
4 months.
Months. She's saying that she only didn't pay you for. When did you stop? When did she go to the hospital?
August.
August what?
August 29th, the lady went into the hospital.
Is it late August that she went to the
It
hospital?
was late. It was before the 29th, but
Okay.
it was in the 20s.
All right, so if she didn't pay you April, May, June, July, and August, you should have been suing for 5 months. You're suing for 4 months. And according to her, she didn't pay you for 3 months, okay? I'm gonna find that she owes you the money for the 3 months. So on your lawsuit against her, 0. On your counterclaim against her, the 3 months that she agrees to, that she didn't pay you, which is $420. Verdict for the defendants. Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
Well, let's see what the plaintiff thinks about the outcome of this decision from Judge Milian. What's going through your mind here?
It's okay. I mean,
It's okay.
It is what it is. and
Yeah,
so
I
on.
know that.
I tried my best, and
Why do you think she did so wrong by you?
because if so be the case, she has an agency, and I'm working for her. I didn't feel right to be paying every week.
Well,
So
where do you
I-
come in with the unsubstantiated claims about the illegal business and all that?
Because she lied.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Okay, so step on out here and nice file there. What's your reaction to this outcome here?
I try to give all the girls a good job, and she was making good money, and she listened to her husband. So she lost a good job. And I didn't terminate her. The family member didn't want her anymore after the mother came out of the hospital.
How's the
And
business running now?
It's good.
Harvey?
Okay, if you have an employer and you feel like you're being treated unfairly, especially in the fee department, call your state labor commission. They can often help. And we'll do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.